Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last video, we talked to some more of the folks in the Black Sea, and we got our current task that the expedition would like us to accomplish. We are looking to acquire a microchip from the hand of a, I suppose, deceased member of the NFT, the super corporation, which had been present in the Black Sea before Biocorp's military annihilated them. There were no working microchips on any of the corpses that were located and, I suppose, searched, found, what have you, on the island that the expedition landed upon. It is believed that there are probably working microchips within the facilities themselves, but to enter these facilities require a microchip. A bit of a catch-22 there. However, there is one facility where it is believed a microchip will not be required to enter it. This facility is located on an island which is currently being inhabited by mutants. And so we're going to go there and intimidate, I suspect, our way into the facility to get that chip. At least that's my current plan. If they won't let us in, we're going to annihilate all the mutants. That's the plan. Now, we came back here as well in the last episode to inquire about a plasma leviator, and we discovered it is 28,000 charons to purchase them. I asked you guys what we should do, and to that end, I asked if we should just come back later and get the plasma leviator. We have a bit more money saved. Or if we should try to save up that amount of cash to purchase it now instead. And I got a vote for each. Master Survival said, start with the junk jet before upgrading to a superior one. And Jisun Hack, or Hake, whose last name I can't pronounce, said go ahead and purchase the plasma jet ski now. We can always, it will make things a lot easier for us in the Black Sea. I also got a tip, or rather a heads up, from the gentleman with the Necron avatar. And sir, I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. But he mentioned that he was able to get a discount on the Devastator by having a high mercantile score. So this makes me curious if I was just as blind as a bat and missed the option for that discount. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to Ray again and see if the option is there. My belief is that for the option to show up, we either need a higher mercantile score, or it was there before, but because I didn't have the amount of coins to purchase it for that price, the cheaper price, I was not able to make the offer to purchase it for using the mercantile score. So for example, instead of 28,000, if it was worth, let's say, like, we could get the price down to like 20,000, I would need at least 20,000 Stygian coins for the mercantile conversation dialogue option to show up. So now that I have 23,000, I'm going to hope that our mercantile will help us purchase the jet ski for cheaper. If the option isn't there, well, then Master Survival will do what you have suggested, and we'll start with our junk jet. If the option is there for it, though, then we will do what Jisun has voted for, and we'll purchase that jet ski using the cheaper price. Let's go ahead and see what it is. And if we do have a jet ski, it'll give us something to talk about on the way back to the Black Sea, because we can talk more about jet ski. Oh, that's not the right thing to open. Jet skis and what have you. In fact, we'll probably do a bit of exploring on the way back to the Black Sea. What can I do for you, Gabriel? I'm interested in purchasing a jet ski, Ray. Sure. Which one? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Tell me, I would like to purchase the plasma leviator. Wait, let's make absolutely sure that's the one I want, right? It's this one. Yep, plasma leviator. Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. I hate to buy like the shark and only realize that's not the one I want. Of course, I can just reload the game, so there is that, of course. Okay, so plasma leviator. Oop, I'm asking about it. Ah, okay. And I do have mercantile checks. It's yours for 28,000 charons. So we can get it down, probably successfully, to 22,400. That's practically all the money I've got. Or we could try getting it down to 19,600. We have a very high mercantile at 140. Let's see if we can purchase it for that. 2,800. Ray, no way it's worth that much. I'll give you 19,600 for it. Well, congratulations, Gabriel. You bought yourself a jet. Here's your key. He hands you a jet ski key. Awesome. Hey! Of course, we only have 3,482 bucks left. Let's see if we can purchase something else for it. I'd be interested in improving my stability. We don't have enough, so we can't get the 30% one. How about a storm cloud? Okay. Nope, not yet, I suppose. Okay. We can purchase a slight stability increase for the rest of my cash. Let's go take a look at our plasma leviator first. So, what have we got? We can have a size 3 suspension system. The good news is I can now look at what size is this? Okay, so we can take a size 3 engine. Size 2 battery. Size 2 battery. Okay. Okay, so let's store a handful of things within this. Actually, I guess we'll just store the battery. What else would I want to store? We'll store some extra drugs. I think that'll do. Now, all this, of course, adds to the weight of the jet ski. Oh, how do I leave? Is it this? It must be this. All right, so we can press the red button, or not. Ray, how do I leave? Green. Oh, it must be the green button. All right, we're off, everyone. This is much slower than the Aegis Incorporated jet was. Probably because A, my engine is not as powerful. I'm also weighing more. We also don't have a suspension system, so we're probably lower in the water as well. Alright, well, I should still remember how to get back to the Black Sea from Core City. I did do a bit of driving around with the Aegis Incorporated with Garrett. So, let's head on back. Wonder what combat will be like in this. I wonder if... Oh, no, Garrett was able to stab things even in his Aegis Incorporated jet ski. And that one was a sit-down one as well. So the plan for me is to go back to the expedition and strip out anything that is on the junk jet that we were given, comes off of that junk jet and goes onto this vehicle instead. In the meantime, most of the places I can explore, or rather, I'm sorry, most of what I pass by here, I'm saying the wrong words, the areas that I am driving through, I will map out completely. Now, by the way, when it comes to junk jets, there was a bit of a conversation between you, Jison, and the Necron Lord. A heads up that Ray will not buy any junk jets. He won't buy any of them. So most people that you see riding around out here for theme, if you were to attack them, you would not be able to sell their junk jets to Ray. He will not buy them. He also will not buy a Protectorate jet ski either, right? That's a great way to get himself in trouble if he was to be noticed selling one of them. You can take a Protectorate jet ski, and maybe if we had worked for the Protectorate for a little bit, we would have actually been able to get a jet ski from them. That would be interesting if that turns out to be the case. There are people who do ride around with jet skis that are not junk jets out here in the rivers, but they are few and far between. I think maybe I've only seen like 2 people doing so. The thing for me about that as well is that you'd have to be a pirate to want to do that. I don't think that doesn't fit. That did not fit Garrett's my idea for Garrett. Like he's not a murderer or well, he was, I guess, realistically. But I wanted him to be a thief more than a let's attack random people and take their jet skis and sell them. Like, he was more of a I suppose a paid assassin rather than just a psychopath. And the same goes for Gabriel. I'm not interested in attacking random jet skiers with them. That doesn't seem very thematic as a thing that he would do. And there's some Protectorate. By the way, you might not have noticed, but look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Do you see those 2 symbols? One of them we've seen before. This one. But notice the symbol below it. We have to kill every single member of a faction if we attack that faction, or if we leave this zone, everyone in that faction will be hostile to us. What that means is that if we were to attack the Protectorate, we must kill all of the Protectorate soldiers in that area before we leave that area. That area being an area on the map, like this. And that's just a junk jet right there. Most people who we're going to see riding around, like 99% of them, will have just junk jets. And again, Ray's not interested in selling them. I do know of one single jet that we will be guaranteed to get that Ray will purchase. But that won't happen for some time. We're like probably close to 15, 20 videos from getting that junk jet. A part of me feels it's a shame that you actually have to start the expedition before Ray's shop even opens, because it would be neat to not even work for the expedition. Like, don't even sign up for them. Just go out there. Just buy a jet, out you go. I suppose you can do that if you attack the Protectorate and get one of their jets. That would let you get out to the Black Sea without requiring Aegis Incorporated. And you could probably do that by doing the one quest for Gorski, requiring you to attack not attack, but to infiltrate the Protectorate to get those, the energy cells. I believe that if you were to do that, you could go to their the dock that they have there and take one of their Protectorate jet skis. Know that if you do that, though, if you take one of their jet skis, that you... How to say this? If you take one of their jet skis, you will be... And the Protectorate sees you riding it, they will all be hostile to you. So don't think there isn't some penalty for just attacking the Protectorate once and taking their jet ski. You'll have to avoid the patrols from then on. Or kill them all, of course. But that seems more suited to a member of the Free Drones and not us, because we do intend to work for the Protectorate. And why am I doing what you see me doing? OCD. OCD compels me to get rid of all the fog of war in any of these places that we travel on. How's our battery? Still good. Now there is actually, I wouldn't say a lot to explore, but there are things hidden out here that you can find if you're willing to explore using your jet ski. It's been a long time since I actually explored this stuff, so I'll take the excuse to walk around here with Gabriel. Oh, there might be side beetles over here too. There's one area I know that has coil spiders in it. Oh, thinking about going back to the Black Sea reminds me that I'm going to want to make another set of armor that has bioresistance in it for when we end up fighting locusts. We haven't seen them yet with Gabriel. Actually, we haven't seen quite a few enemies yet. We have all of the deep caverns creatures to still find, and we also have everything out here in the DLC. A lot of which is new. We'll have some spiders. We will have other types of insects, robots we haven't seen before. We'll have to fight, and serpents. Oh, and I will probably be avoiding one area in the game. There's an area called, I think, like the Fetid Marsh, I think is what it's called. We are not gonna probably be able to complete that area with Gabriel. He doesn't have any real ranged weapons. Picking up something, well, I think the serpents are immune to poison. We could pick up a bunch of throwing daggers. Since our throwing skill is pretty high, we might be able to use them with good effectiveness. Or maybe we pick up some spears and be able to throw them. But I think throwing a spear requires a feat to throw it, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it does. We'd also have to make quite a few of them, but that wouldn't be too much trouble. I'll have to check on that off screen if throwing a spear requires a feat. So what else can we talk about while we're out here? So again, everyone, I apologize for the delay in uploading. It's been a bit it's been chaotic recently. I'm finally getting over being sick, but there's now some concern about the... Oh, one second, everyone. About the coronavirus, which is going around. I haven't talked about it very much because I haven't wanted to give any type of advice, or heaven forbid I say something which isn't true, which is my main concern. Just know that it's beginning to affect us here in America, and by that, I mean that things are closing down everywhere. Schools are shutting. There's now curfew here in New Jersey, and all sorts of other things are beginning to happen. And so uploads have been a bit sparse because of, not necessarily for me for dealing with this. I prepared over a month ago for the eventuality of this, but with being sick and now some planning, I still have to. Now I'll be working from home. My work schedule is shifting for timings and so on. It's been a bit more troublesome than I had expected it to be to record this every day, as I had been earlier. Okay. So we want to be back here at the expedition. Let's first explore this area. Oh, it just occurs to me, we should probably look to do some fishing if we get an opportunity, because we need a shrimp. If we can get one shrimp, we can complete the quest for Geyser Ford, and that would let us... Yeah, that would... Oh, nice, there's some sec troopers. That would allow us to always successfully catch fish. Now, I need to be careful from here on out. Because we could get serpents. Okay, we made it, everyone. Let's go ahead and dock. Oh, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I would like to get off the boat. And I will take engine, the shock jets, and transfer these into our jet ski. So we get a tiny bit of suspension, 5%. And what does that affect? Take a look at our stability and our unmanned speed. Weight us down a little bit. This does weigh 10 pounds. But our stability increased a little bit. The battery itself is not as powerful as the battery we currently have, so we could hold on to the battery, but at 25 pounds, I don't want it. I'd much rather just hold on to, just use our energy cells. We do have a size 2 other engine. So this is a size 1. Now for this, notice our speed, 220 currently. Our consumption is also 120. Our base, oh wait, that's our base speed. Where's our actual speed? Unmanned speed, 280. So we're gonna go from 217 to 280 if it was unmanned. Keep in mind that this engine also added additional weight to the jet. Okay, and now we will recharge you. Oops, has to be this. Oh, we have to be on it. Well, that's a lie. You don't have to be on it, but you probably should. It's much easier to recharge the jet if you are actually sitting on it. Okay, awesome. Next, we deal with the island. We prepare it for the next eventual attack by the natives. So, let's save it. Oh, can I throw it right at my feet? Yes, we can. And I'm wearing metal boots, so we should not be able to fail this. I want these where I'm expecting the natives to have to travel through, and in spots where they are likely to be stunned close to me. Actually, at this rate, we shouldn't even need to use all 10 of our crawler caltrops. I think that will actually probably do. And then we can use some burrower poison up here. And more of that down here where they'll be disembarking. All the battles versus the natives will occur in this area, everyone. Just a heads up. And one more on this side. Okay, that will do it. Hey, free fusion cells. Take some of them. Now, there's a few more things I want to do. First, oh, I forgot to make more EMP and MK2 grenades. All right, so the first thing I want to do is get this here. Or maybe not there. Put it here. I want to see where we are. West Storage Depot, B7, D5, D6, E5, E6. I think if I hover over it, it tells me where I am. So I'm currently at E5. And mark 2 places so that I have an idea, because I always forget which of them indicates the x-axis and which one represents the y-axis. This is E6. So E is this way, and alphabetical is this way, numerical is this way. Okay, so our next task, wow, is to purchase some more fusion cells. So let's do that from you, Marcus. And I'm going to take one of these, all of those, 7 more of these. Finally, I think we'll take out our juice. I'll hold on to the rest of these. Let's talk with the doctor, and then we'll go exploring, shall we? The man, covered in blood of various shades of red, draws tranquility from a cigarette which has almost been reduced to what appears to be its filter. A small red tube that has active filter written on it. The doc presses a button on the side of it to release and discard the cigarette's carcass right at the top of an ashtray graveyard. The tranquility was brief and clears with the smoke, and he speaks to you in a low-spirited, coarse baritone voice. There goes the last one. He observes you briefly. We haven't met. I'm Dr. Bryn Savage. Don't think about making any jokes, okay? Now tell me, how bad is it? Oh, I'm fine. Healthy as a hopper. Then, why are you here? I have some questions for you. What should I be worried about the most while I'm here? Death. First and foremost, never drink untreated water. If you absolutely must, however, boil it first. The water is full of bacteria, parasites, even toxic chemicals. We use AquaCleans to treat the water, so it's safe to drink as it can possibly be. AquaClean. It's it's a quality brand of water filtration units. They're good. Where was I? Next, if you're going out on a mission, make sure you stock up on, among other medical supplies, antidotes. Really stock up. A lot of the creatures here are highly venomous, especially the sea serpents. They're all over the sea. We've lost far too many men to these spawns of evil already, so do your best not to contribute to the body count. What else is there? You're a southerner, right? Yeah, I can tell it by the accent. Okay, now, if, say, looking up at the ceiling makes you feel dizzy, if you experience inexplicable anxiety, sweating, or even seizures, or anything of the kind, come see me without delay. What does this have to do with me being a southerner? Because southerners suffer from this disorder the most. Look, if you feel funny, talk to me, okay? I think I've covered the basics. The rest is common sense. I need some medicine. Okay, so he's selling coagulation shots. These will help you if you're bleeding. It will remove bleeding effects, I believe, similar to how antidotes remove poison. We're going to take all the antidotes that we can. Because we will need them. As the good doctor said, many things out here are venomous. And we will be curious. You saw what we were doing in the battle versus the savages. They don't even have venom normally. Those were just from their crossbow guys. A ton of things out here are poisonous, so we'll be very glad to have that antidote. Oh, while we're here, there's one more thing I want to do as well. Let's talk with Lattleman briefly. Oh, by the way, when it comes to the plasma leviator, I probably won't be firing the guns. I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I'll still be riding up and whacking things with the hammer. Any natives in sight, Gabriel? Makes me feel like them arena challengers waiting for a match with the beasts. I was told to talk to you if I had any questions about jet skis. Yeah, I've been in love with jets since I was a teen. I ride them, I fix them, I know all about them. I need some help fighting on a jet ski. Yeah, jets are wobbly. Fighting's tough. I may not dominate, but I've had enough experience zoning out freelooters and other kinds of sea zoners to humbly say I'm pretty hardcore. Freelooters. You know, random pirate wannabes who think they're hardcore just because they got something vibrating under their crotch. So, can you give me a few tips? I can give you more than a tip. I can teach you some basic naval combat. 50 coins and I got you covered. Here you go. Yeah! To your and Marcus's surprise, he jumps on the table, his head brushing against the tent's roof upon standing fully upright. Now, Gabriel, rock the table back and forth. Think like a wave. Wave. Whoosh and whoosh and whoosh. Rock the table. He shakes his head. Zone me out with a rusty pipe. I said wave, not wave. Make me feel like I'm on a jet. Back and forth, back and forth. Why not do this in a real jet? My lesson, my teaching methods. Be a wave. Yeah, now pay attention. You step down from the table and Lattleman stops rocking it. There you go, Gabriel. Now you're ready to do all that on a real jet. Was I a good serpent? Got your leg. You're gonna die. Say nothing. Yeah! I need some parts for my jet ski. Do you happen to sell any? I can only sell you energy cells. Everything else strictly regulated, and the only paperwork I can stand is the Pipeworks paperwork, if you know what I mean. But you could get out of the Black Sea and visit Ray's shop at the Core City Docks, Eastern, where we were at, remember? Dominating selection of jets and parts. And Ray's himself's a hardcore guy, real hardcore. In and out. No one will ever know. Alright. Take care, little man. Actually, can we... Okay. Yep, take care. Now, I never learned where you can learn to further increase your jet ski combat capabilities. I know it is possible to learn additional ranks of it. So we learned... Where is it? Naval combat. Increases effective stability by 15% and maneuverability by 10% when piloting jet skis. Reduces action point costs of disembarking by 10. Also increases precision of mounted jet ski weapons for those unproficient with guns. Oh, okay, so that helps me shoot then with my jet. I think there are 3 or even 4 ranks of that skill, but I only learned one of them with Garrett. I suspect you have to join up with the pirates, which I know is possible, to learn additional jet ski combat techniques. Alright, well, let's get in our jet ski. And let's head over to B7. I believe that is where we need to be, is that correct? Yep, West Storage Depot is at B7. Oh, that's much faster. Yeah, I like it. Going to consume a lot more energy, though, to go this speed, but whatever, it's worth it. So we are now at D6. Oh, we didn't talk to Yahota. We can do that when we get back, I suppose. We also should probably explore the remainder of the island right there in camp, which I did not do. I suppose we can try fighting some serpents if we see any. Actually, on that regard... Oh... Okay. I meant to drop some more of this stuff off, but I did not do so. Oh, sure. Let's fight our... I think there's an enemy here. Let's see. Can I disembark? I think this might be it. Let's see. Rotten clam meat. This one has rotten away, unfortunately. Oh, right. We'll be able to actually make something, I think, with all the ingredients we're picking up out here. A rare and beautiful shell. Rose Nautilus. Let's see if this is a enemy. It is not. Okay. I guess since we're out here, we might as well go fishing, right? Oh, I forgot to visit the cook in camp. Darn it. Well, too late now. Okay, we'll just wait out here for a little bit, and we'll try fishing 4 times if we can. I'm a little nervous about just running right into serpents, but I would like to see how good we are at fighting them. So some sort of ruined statue here. And so let's see, this is C7. So I think we go C7 or C6? C7, so we have to go up one more. No place to dock, unfortunately. Oh, what the heck? That seems like a bug. Okay. The cliffs here are going to stop us from riding up there. Can we... Is this a... Can I... Okay, I can't do that. Okay. Now that we're docked, let's reach... Oh. Sure. You don't burn any energy, to my knowledge, while idle. Oh, we can probably use one of you too. Fully recharge you. Almost fully recharge you, that's good enough. Alright, let's see... What's he... Oh, I was fully expecting to meet the ferryman here. Okay, he's not here. Nothing in the crate, but you know what? We'll store these fish there. I would imagine all these crates are completely empty, probably having been looted a long time ago. Okay, I should probably put these on my hot bars. I'm going to forget I even have them. Brown. So these guys can become hostile if we do the wrong things. Not that they couldn't do that anyway. We saw an agility check over here. I suspect we can't make it. 9 agility. Our agility is only 6, so we're not making that check, I think. Yeah, these don't improve my agility at all. Get up to 7. I had to have special... Oh! We could. We have the... If I was to eat the cave hopper steak, that would give us 7. Then we could use a super soldier drug to give us 9, which would let us jump across successfully. So that is an option. The mutie sneers at you on sight before taking steady aim at your head. He spits aside and snarls his words out as a sour, moldy breath quickly concentrates the air between the two of you. What do you want? Speak, or I'll turn you dead. That's not a good way to start a conversation. I want inside, stink breath. Let me pass. He sneers even more. You bastards are all the same. Treating us worse than you would a mold of siphon or crap. Well, that attitude ain't gonna get you inside, you moron. Get lost before I show you what this stink breath's got. Let me in, or I'll make your face even less recognizable. What? Eat lead! the dogs I'm worried about. I don't want to get entangled again. Say this is quite different. I wanted to kill them anyway because I don't know. I just did. I've been here with several different people now. I've been here with several different characters of mine, and I've never fought in them. So I've been curious as to what that would be like. They are friendly though, which means I know there's nothing really bad about them. Which makes this a little awkward. All because he was rude to us at the start. By that sniper. I also don't want to take the whatchamacallit drug yet. The adrenaline. Oh, you know what? He doesn't have aim shot. He doesn't have aim shot. Let them come to us. We can throw another fire grenade, I suppose. And I feel, part of me feels bad, but I don't think they're going to be a match for us. Though I wonder how this will affect our relation with the, a relationship with the ferrymen. Well, that's it. All because he wanted to insult us. That's what he deserves. That sad part is that was pretty easy, all things considered, considering some of the other battles we've been in the past. Okay. Next, let's charge our hammer. Charge our sword. Then charge our shield. I don't think we needed the shield. Looks like they couldn't really hurt me very well. Still, we have the... It's not like we're going to be short on power cells. At least not yet, so... Sorry, Frank. don't feel bad about it, Tim. Don't, or try not to feel bad about it. I'm playing, so, the reason I'm doing this, well, one of the reasons I'm doing this, oh, hello, what's this? A small key, nice. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because, I originally wanted Gabriel to be, like, you know, fight the alien, the Xenos, but I've been befriending every single Xeno so far. We're befriending the Faceless because of just how impossibly difficult the game becomes if you don't do that. And we joined Oculus, which is not something I would normally do. And honestly, I only did so because it's the first time together doing that on screen, everyone. But the mutants, I'm considering them Xenos. So we are totally killing them. Oh, actually, I should hold on to canned mushrooms. Smells as appetizing as it looks. Okay, next, let's take out the ammo. And then we want cycle item. And then we'll make some repair kits. And now we will fix these. So shotgun's the most important thing. It's this worth the most money. Because now we need it again. We have we're down to 3,000 bucks. And we have nothing else to sell in Core City. And our armor we shouldn't see this degrade to the point where it requires repairs while we're adventuring in here. Okay. Now, that's not all the mutants. We are far from done. Well, not far from done, but we still have more to do. I think we will leave some of these supplies in that crate, I see. Muty finger. Study this item to gain 150... Oh, the finger was already stitched multiple times, and the nail is nailed. Oh, I don't have any repair kits any longer. You see a rusted old crane, forgotten and alone, with its lifting hook dangling over the hole like an arm of a corpse. The machine seems to have been used to move objects between this floor, the floor below, and whatever the darkness at the bottom conceals. Perhaps you too could make some use of it. Try to use it. I don't have repair kits, I just used them all. You press the button to lower the hook, nothing happens. Well, we can leave it alone then. Let's double back to Lattleman, and we'll sell some of what we just picked up then instead. We'll purchase some mechanical repair kits, and we'll come back for the crane. Maybe we won't have to kill all of them in the end. Or maybe we can get enough metal bits that we can instead make a repair kit here. We have tons of mechanics, so maybe we can use one repair kit to fix it. Attempt to repair the crane with a mechanical repair kit. Not enough, okay. So we'll need an advanced one, and now there's no way we'll be able to do that. Oh, there's the ferryman. Let's talk with him. A ferry rests lightly on the water, gently swaying from left to right. On its deck, a man, old in appearance, but appearance only. He is walking up and down the deck busily, moving and sorting some kind of scavenged junk, and at the same time displaying swiftness and strength rarely seen in people of his age. And everywhere he goes, he's being followed by a trail of smoke born of his pipe. "Who goes there?" he says, just before introducing you to his shotgun. "Put that weapon down, old man. It'd be better for your health." "Are you threatening me, kid? On my boat? You betcha." "You got guts, kid. I'll give you that. But I got a shotgun, and as long as we're on my boat, I get to keep it pointed at whomever I want. Now, why'd you come here?" "Good questions. I just want to talk. After all, the only other option is this." "Talk, you say?" They all just want to talk." Smoke erupts towards you, but not from the barrel of his shotgun. It obscures the lower part of his face, everything below his nose except for the lit end of his pipe. Above, his eyes still stare at you. He lowers his gun and grabs his pipe with his left hand. The glow in the pipe intensifies while the glow in his eyes subsides. His smile is slight, but he is quick to wipe it off his face. "Fine. Fine. I won't blow your head clean off. But I'm not interested in talking to you either. I gotta move out soon. However, I got some scavenged metal. If you're interested in the trade, that much time I do have." He nods. "That much time I do have. I'll take a look at what you got. But first tell me where to find you. Maybe next time you'll feel a bit more talkative." He draws another smoke from his pipe and unleashes it upward. "You know what? You newcomers really are a persistent bunch. I might actually need to start dispensing hot lead if I'm to keep you at bay. I don't know where I'll be next time. If you need my help that much, find me. Or don't." He blows some smoke right beside your face. "Well now, here's what I've scavenged just before you came." He's not buying any of the weapons I have. He is buying ammunition. We'll sell him some of this. Is he selling? Alright, so sometimes, or at least in the past, he was able to sell like a special siphoner leather, greater siphoner leather of quality like 90 or even better. So if you're looking for a dodgy, evadey type of character, he's the guy who sells the best type, the highest quality leather you can purchase. Or at least he used to. So is he selling repair kits? He is. Nice, we can get 3 mechanical repair kits. And then can I also get, is he selling normal ones? He's not selling any normal ones, but this should be fine. Let's take them. And what else is he selling? I guess we can take another battery. Actually, it should be a battery I'm going to use to recharge my equipment. Nice, okay, so we didn't have to leave quite yet. Let's, store this stuff here. If possible, like, I don't want to, like, we can walk downstairs and slaughter all the other mutants, but we'll just let them be. Can we fix it with a advanced mechanical repair kit? You inspect the crane and quickly discover that repairing it is feasible and requires nothing more than the contents of your repair kit. Therefore, your skillful hands take over and bring this dead machine back to life in a matter of minutes. Alright, activate the crane. You press the button to lower the hook. Nothing. You press the button again, this time a little harder, and witness the result of your work. The large gear slowly begins to turn, the consequent grinding sounding like the machine's very first breaths in a long time, while the hook descends into the dark. The gear stops after a while, as there is no more chain left on the spool. The chain seems relatively safe to use, as you don't see any major signs of weakness or corrosion. Descend all the way down. Okay, everyone, and we've been playing for about an hour, so this is probably a good spot to stop. When we come back, we'll begin exploring this abandoned NFT facility. Before we break, though, I want to talk about the mutants a little more. They're not bad, and the guard upstairs is rough. He doesn't like the mutants coming under attack, but in truth, aside from... This is the longest I've ever insulted him for it. I thought he would give in, so good to know he doesn't do that. They're not a hostile bunch, but they won't let you into the NFT facility willingly. Like, they will be worried that they will come under attack by the pirates, or, I'm sorry, the natives in particular, if the natives find out that you went in here, because the natives are guarding all the other facilities. The natives and the mutants don't bother each other, just as a heads up. So, you can make a deal with the mutants to let them let you enter the facility by setting up a trade with the expedition for drugs. That, however, weakens or lessens the amount of time I believe that the expedition can be in the Black Sea. Because they won't accept just a one-time delivery of a handful of hypos from you. No. They want a stream or a large delivery of drugs to help them out. With Garrett, I snuck into the facility. I passed that agility check, which let me get to where you saw me with the crane, and then I fixed it with Garrett and descended down. You could also just jump down if you wish, I suppose. We could have also maybe just ignored them all. Actually, that's not true. We don't have any lockpicking, so we had to kill that one guard to get the key. Any case, that was some of the other options we had to get this far. And now I'm going to stop. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.